Here's a really cool trick that I just discovered. From any web browser, you can simply type excel.new to create a new spreadsheet in Excel Online. Since Velixo is now available in Excel Online, I'm then able to add a connection to my favorite ERP system. Let's add a connection to my Acumatica system. I will enter the URL, tenant name, and finally my credentials. I want to analyze a few expense accounts. Actually, I have the list right here in my clipboard. Let's just paste it. For every account that you see listed in the spreadsheet, I want to display the account name and the current balance of this account. Let's continue by retrieving the account name from Acumatica. And to do that, I will use a function that Velixo adds to Excel, the account name function. So just type equal account name, and I will follow the instructions on screen. The functions are very simple to use. In this case, I just need to enter the connection name, demo, okay, this is what we used earlier, and the account code that is right here. Let's press enter, and almost instantly, you can see that we have the account name that was retrieved from Acumatica. Now let's calculate the balance. I want to have some flexibility. Later on, I might want to look at my budget or a forecast. So I will just add a ledger field here. And I also want to look at different financial periods. So I will add that as well to my column header here, instead of hard coding this value directly in the function. To calculate the account balance, I will use account ending balance. So this is the year-to-date balance of my account. And then I can just follow the instructions. I need to enter my ledger, my account code, and then the financial period. All the functions that you see in Excel Online are fully documented. So if you need help at any point, you can click the hyperlink that you see. This will take you to the Velixo support website or the Microsoft website if it's a standard Excel function. And you will have examples that you can then use in your own spreadsheets. Let's press enter and format this. Perfect, so now we have the balance of this account. Let's copy down. And now we see the balance for every single account. At this point, I have a fully functional report that is linked to my ERP system. I can refresh the data by clicking refresh all. I can change the financial period very easily. So if I want to look at my year-end balance instead, I just change that. I can look at my budget instead of my actuals. And I can use these functions and the data that I have in my spreadsheet with all the standard features of Microsoft Excel. For instance, let's say you want to have a pie chart that looks at your expenses. You can select all the expenses, click to insert a chart. And then you will have this chart that shows expenses, and again, live from Acumatica. Let's look at 2019 now and press enter. The chart updates. Maybe you want to look at 2019 next to 2018 and even add a variance. That's very easy thanks to Microsoft Excel. One of the cool features of Velixo that is also available in Excel Online is the Smart Drill Down feature. You have a lot of information on this spreadsheet, but it's not immediately possible to understand what are the transactions, the different branches, entities, sub-accounts that were included in the calculations that you see. So let's take the travel expenses that you see right here as an example. By right-clicking this cell and selecting drill down, Velixo will show me a sheet with a breakdown of all the different GL accounts, sub-accounts, and branches that were included in the calculation. You can easily verify that the amount matches what you have in your spreadsheet. So if I go back to D14, I can confirm that this is the same amount that you have in the drill down tab. And then by clicking view transactions, I can see all the transactions that were posted to the selected account in the selected period. So at this point, you are looking at Acumatica. So if you want to look at a different date range, if you want to drill down to the original document, you can do that very easily. So this way you can check the notes that are on the document and even open file attachments. This is a feature of Acumatica. You can see the file attachment and again verify that the amounts make sense and match what you see in your accounting. Velixo is a very powerful tool. If you want to learn more about the product, make sure to visit velixo.com and make sure to give a try to the improved Office online applications. I showed you an example with Excel Online. We built the spreadsheet here. I could also have opened other spreadsheets that I've built in the past using Velixo. They will also open and refresh. But you can also use the same trick with Microsoft Word. So Word.new. This will create a new Word document that you can start editing in your web browser. You can do that with PowerPoint as well, PowerPoint.new. And you can easily share these files. You can have multiple people collaborating and working on these spreadsheets at the same time, which is extremely powerful for budgeting, for reporting like we've been doing here. So I could easily enlist the help of one of my colleagues by using the comment feature here and say, Paul, please take a look. And Paul will be notified of my note that I added to the spreadsheet. Thanks for watching.